The Speaker of the House. For just a moment, allow us as members, Republicans and Democrats who are standing here, to thank her for her very viable and very important leadership, not only of this Congress, but the nation. Your Excellency, Imran Khan, we are delighted to call this your inaugural visit to the United States Congress and to have you welcomed by the U.S.-Pakistan Congressional Caucus and the House Foreign Affairs Committee. I'm delighted to see the number of members that are here who will be introduced. But the one thing I want to say about Madam Speaker, multi-talented and multi-tasked, is that her commitment to international diplomacy is without comparison. Her understanding of engagement of nations around the world is one that we admire. Her commitment to human rights and dignity and respect, and the ability to have knowledge about many countries. And I hope as she comes, she knows that we in the Pakistan Caucus want to see increased and better engagement between the United States and Pakistan. We think we are ready for it. We are standing here to support it, and we're delighted to have you, Madam Speaker. Thank you so very much for your presence here today.
Thank you, Sheila. I thank Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee and Congressman Jim Banks, the co-chairs of the Pakistan, and Mr. Swazi, the co-chairs of the Pakistan caucus here in the Congress. Also, our distinguished chairman of the Foreign Affairs Committee, Mr. Engel, who's on the floor with legislation, and the ranking member, Mr. McCall, I know, and being represented by Brad Sherman, and many other members whom the Congresswoman said will be acknowledged. I don't want to miss any, but I do have to acknowledge that our distinguished former colleague in the House, now Senator Chris Van Hollen, of course, was born in Pakistan, so that's a close connection for all of us. Mr. Prime Minister, I want to talk to you just for a moment about my introduction to Pakistan. I was a freshman in college many years ago in Washington, D.C., and I was in the library, and a young woman dressed in a sari, freshman member as well, came up to me and said, I want you to read the books in this library on Jinnah. That's so? I want to be sure, that's part of my mission here, is to make sure that you, especially my interest in politics and the rest. And she happened to be the daughter of the ambassador. Naila Ahmed was her name. Her father was the ambassador. This is a long time ago, before you were born even, probably. But in any event, then I did, and I learned about the greatness of the statesman Jinnah. That was the introduction, because it was a relatively new country at that time. But a country that is important to the United States, and our relationship between our two countries is an important one, for issues that relate to fighting terrorism, for global peace, about money, fighting money laundering, and all different other kinds of subjects. And we will have a chance to chat about that later. But I do want to thank Pakistan for the beautiful gift that they have given America, with so many Pakistani Americans, especially. And I know that every member of Congress understands that, because of the many Pakistani doctors that we all have. Any Pakistani doctors in the House? In any event, it's an honor to welcome you to the Capitol, which I'll do in front of the press in a little while. Welcome you, Mr. Prime Minister, to the Capitol. We're glad you had what seems like a good conversation with the President yesterday. I'm interested to learn more about any progress that is made there, and salute you for the role that Pakistan is playing in bringing peace in South Asia, especially in terms of what's happening in Afghanistan, your close neighbor. So again, I join my colleagues in thanking you for coming. You honor us with your visit. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you all very much. Thank you, Shirley.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker, and thank you for your kind hospitality. We're in a room controlled by the Speaker, and we are delighted of her generosity. Let me be very brief as I yield to my colleagues and introduce those who will present and then acknowledge those who are present. We're enormously excited about the range of members that are here. Let me quickly reaffirm the importance of Pakistan to the United States, not only because of the dynamic, energetic community all over the nation, but the very fact that Pakistan is in a region that is crucial, not just to that region, but to
आपको बताएं वज़ीर आज़म इमरान खान कैपिटल हिल पहुंच गए हैं। इमरान खान की कैपिटल हिल में अरकान अमरीकी कांग्रेस से मुलाकात हो रही है। वज़ीर ख़ारजा शाह महमूद कुरैशी भी वज़ीर आज़म के हमरा हैं, जबकि स्पीकर नैंसी पेलोसी ने कहा कि दोनों ममालिक के दरमियान ताल्लुकात बहुत अहम हैं।
How involved this country was. I am grateful to the newly elected Prime Minister of his commitment to diplomacy and peace and engagement in the region, as evidenced by conversations yesterday with the administration. But I believe it is important that we continue to educate the American people and the Congress about the excitement of this country. With 60% of its population as young people, what an opportunity for America to establish friendship, exchange, diplomacy. I think that is vital for us.
आपको बताएं तो वज़ीर आज़म पाकिस्तान कैपिटल हिल पहुंच चुके हैं, जहां पर इस वक्त से कुछ देर कबल खिताब कर रही थी स्पीकर नैंसी पेलोसी। उन्होंने कहा कि वज़ीर ख़ारजा शाह महमूद कुरैशी यहाँ पर मौजूद। उन्होंने कहा कि दोनों ममालिक के दरमियान ताल्लुकात बहुत अहम हैं। उन्होंने मज़ीद बात करते हुए कहा कि इमरान खान को कैपिटल हिल में खुशामदीद कहते हैं। आपको बताएं कि वज़ीर आज़म पाकिस्तान कैपिटल हिल पहुंच चुके हैं।
Turning the corner and working together on education, on the idea of renewables and energy, of health care, of exchanges among our students, and certainly the question of the rule of law and human rights. I would like my colleagues in the Pakistan caucus to be front and center in the United States Senate and here to be able to work through difficulties without letting them be a hindrance of friendship. That is why we're delighted to welcome Imran Khan, His Excellency, in the inaugural visit to the United States Congress of his administration. So, Madam Speaker, allow me to allow one or two others to be able to comment, and we will have His Excellency up very quickly. I would like to allow the co-chair of the Pakistan caucus to give a brief welcome, Mr. Banks, to our Prime Minister.
Thank you. Welcome to each and every one of you. This is a bipartisan effort, and that's why I'm so proud to co-chair this caucus with my great friend, Sheila Jackson Lee. Speaker Pelosi, it's great to see you. In the back of the room is our Republican leader, Kevin McCarthy, who is here with us as well.
Tell him to come on up.
Kevin, Sheila insists that you come up and join us. Prime Minister, it is an honor to have your presence with us here on Capitol Hill. In the leading up to this, I met with your Minister, Zulfi Bukhari, and my friend Tahir, who is right behind us as well, in planning this event. I joined this caucus because of the incredible...
आपको बताएं वज़ीर आज़म पाकिस्तान कैपिटल हिल पहुंच चुके हैं और पाकिस्तान कॉकस से खिताब कर रहे हैं। आपको बताते चलें कि वज़ीर ख़ारजा शाह महमूद कुरैशी भी वज़ीर आज़म के हमरा हैं। नैंसी पेलोसी ने बातचीत की और उन्होंने कहा कि दोनों ममालिक के दरमियान ताल्लुकात बहुत अहम हैं।
Our American relationship with Pakistan been as important as it is today. As a veteran of the war in Afghanistan myself, I appreciate your commitment to resolving the situation there, to bringing stability to the region, and we join you in that matter. I hope that your meeting with President Trump was valuable and constructive yesterday, and I hope that our conversations here this evening are equally valuable as well. So thank you once again. It's an honor to have all of you.
Co-Chair Swazi, would you come forward, please?
Thank you. Thank you. Shukriya. Assalamu alaikum. Khosh Ahmed. I want to welcome everyone here. Mr. Prime Minister, we want to welcome you. Thank you so much for being here. It is a great honor for us to host you here. It means a great deal to us. And I want to echo something the Madam Speaker said, which is that Pakistani Americans have made such a difference, not only in my district, but throughout this country. If you look at the Pakistani Americans, I'm a first-generation American myself, and I look at the Pakistani Americans, they're some of the most well-educated, most successful, in a very brief period of time. And I want you to know that we're all committed. How much the people of Pakistan have suffered during this war on terror, with tens of thousands of people that have died in that effort. And we have to work together to try and resolve the issues of the western border. We know that we have problems in our own border in America, on the southern border. We have a hard time controlling our border, but we know that you have a very difficult time controlling your border based upon the
पाकिस्तान और अमेरिका के ताल्लुकात बहुत अहम हैं। अमेरिका में कई पाकिस्तानी डॉक्टर्स खिदमात अंजाम दे रहे हैं। ऐसी बातचीत की है नैन्सी पेलोसी की जानब से, जो कि स्पीकर हैं। अभी आपको बताना चलें कि दौरा है वज़ीर आज़म पाकिस्तान का कैपिटल हिल का। वज़ीर आज़म इमरान खान की कैपिटल हिल में अरकान अमरीकी कांग्रेस से मुलाकात हो रही है। वज़ीर ख़ारजा शाह महमूद कुरैशी भी उनके हमरा हैं।
Chairman of the House Subcommittee on Asia, the Pacific, and Non-Proliferation will speak for the entire Foreign Affairs Committee, and we appreciate his words at this time, and we'll be followed by the distinguished representative.
आपको बताना चलें वज़ीर आज़म पाकिस्तान इमरान खान अमेरिका के 3 रोज़ा दौरे पर हैं और वज़ीर आज़म इमरान खान का दौरा कैपिटल हिल इस वक्त जारी है। वज़ीर आज़म इमरान खान की कैपिटल हिल में अरकान अमरीकी कांग्रेस से मुलाकात हो रही है।
Lived and worked in Pakistan. Now 500,000 Pakistani Americans live in the United States, including my good friend Dr. Asif Mahmood, who ran for insurance commissioner in California, received about 1 million votes, more votes than any Muslim American has ever received in the United States. The economic ties between Pakistan and the United States will grow as American businesses look for some alternatives to our reliance. The biggest irritant in our relationship has been Dr. Asif Mahmood, and the Prime Minister made history yesterday in proposing a solution to that problem, and I hope very much that that is a solution that we can achieve. The American government needs to urge the government in Kabul to accept the Durand Line, as the entire world recognizes that as the proper border between Afghanistan and Pakistan. And
आपको बताना चलें कि वज़ीर आज़म पाकिस्तान कैपिटल हिल में अरकान अमरीकी कांग्रेस से मुलाकात कर रहे हैं। वज़ीर ख़ारजा भी उनके हमरा हैं और नैन्सी पेलोसी स्पीकर ने गुफ्तगू की। उन्होंने कहा कि दोनों ममालिक के दरमियान ताल्लुकात बहुत अहम हैं। उन्होंने मज़ीद बात करते हुए कहा कि इमरान खान को कैपिटल हिल में खुशामदीद कहते हैं, और जबकि रुकन कांग्रेस भी वहाँ पर गुफ्तगू कर रहे हैं। उन्होंने कहा कि पाकिस्तान ने दहशतगर्दी के खिलाफ जंग में कुर्बानियाँ दी हैं।
I think we all are engaged in discussions that will bring us together. Let me just call off the members of Congress that are here. I think I've acknowledged my good friend from California, Wakana, Congressman Andre Carson. Obviously, our delightful minority leader, Kevin McCarthy of California, Nick Lamson, former member, Mr. Lowenthal of I know it, of California. It's a pleasure. Congressman Soto of Florida. McCall of Texas, but he is the ranking member of the full committee. Let us see you, Mike. You know, there you are. Thank you very much. We have our co-chairs and Congressman Spano from Florida, and who else?
Congressman John Molinar from Michigan.
Right, John Molinar from Michigan. I don't want to leave anybody else. Ruben Gallegos from Arizona. Where are you? Right here. All right, let him see you, please.
I am standing up.
We need his tough voice. Who else?
Jim Baird.
Jim Baird. We're delighted to have you from Indiana. Good to see you. Anyone else? He is coming right now. He is coming right now. I wanted to do the House before we acknowledge and bring forward the man born in Pakistan. Do I have any other members? And Senator Stabenow was here and greeted the Prime Minister. We're delighted. And I hope that Mr. McCarthy will give you a moment. You're okay? Because we're delighted. All right? It's my... Pardon? And yes, he was.
आपको बताएं इस वक्त आपको मनाज़िर दिखा रहे हैं बराह रास्त कैपिटल हिल के, जहाँ पर वज़ीर आज़म पाकिस्तान और शाह महमूद कुरैशी इस वक्त मौजूद हैं और अरकान अमरीकी कांग्रेस से मुलाकात कर रहे हैं, जबकि वज़ीर ख़ारजा भी वज़ीर आज़म के हमरा हैं.
House is in session. Every time I've gone to Senator Van Hollen on the issues of Pakistan, even in the United States House, you have been gracious, thoughtful, and informed. I'm delighted to welcome you here. Thank you. You are representing the United States Senate, Senator Chris Van Hollen. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister. It's an honor for all of us to welcome you here. I want to thank the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, for opening the Speaker's House and the People's House for this very special occasion. And as has been noted, we have the Republican leader, we have members of Congress from both parties. This is truly an event where people have come together to celebrate the relationship between the United States and Pakistan. To Sheila Jackson Lee and the caucus, thank you for organizing.
आपको बताएं वज़ीर आज़म पाकिस्तान कैपिटल हिल में मौजूद हैं. वज़ीर आज़म इमरान खान की कैपिटल हिल में अरकान अमरीकी कांग्रेस से मुलाकात हो रही है और इस वक्त वज़ीर ख़ारजा शाह महमूद कुरैशी भी वज़ीर आज़म पाकिस्तान के हमरा हैं.
Strong and deep relations with the people of Pakistan. And I also want to welcome Foreign Minister Qureshi, who's here, as well as Ambassador Kaun. And having grown up as a child in a foreign service family, I know a good ambassador when I see one, and you've got a good ambassador here, Mr. Prime Minister. I also had the opportunity growing up to play a little bit of cricket, but I know enough not to challenge you in cricket. I'm going to be very brief. This is where we do come together to pledge to further strengthen the relationship between the people of the United States and the people of Pakistan. We have many shared interests, security interests, economic interests, interest in promoting democracy in the region and throughout the world. We've had our ups and we've had our downs. Our goal here is now to have more ups going forward than downs, but any relationship between friends is one that requires honesty and a shared exchange of views. Let me just close by understanding what Speaker Pelosi and others have said, that when it comes to deepening those relationships between the United States, the people of the United States and Pakistan, Pakistani Americans play a very important role, as they do here in our economy and our politics and our cultural activities. They also can play a very important role in further strengthening relations between our countries. So I'm very pleased to join my colleagues here in welcoming you on this special occasion.
It is so kind. Thank you so very much. Thank you. We are nearing the time for the Prime Minister. I thank you for bearing with us. We wanted to give honor to those who wanted to pay tribute to you, Mr. Prime Minister. Ranking member, have you, Mr. Sherman spoke. Are you scared? Mr. McCall, would you come? And we have worked together. As you do that, may I have the other members that came in after I acknowledge, House members?
Jack Bergman. General Jack Bergman.
Jack, raise your hand. All right. I saw my colleague from Chicago trying to see. All right. You got to. I know it. I know it. I want him to shout out. That makes a better word that they know that you're there. Did I get anyone else that just came in? Yes, Jim. Good to see you. All right. Thank you so very much. This is a bipartisan group. I'm excited about that. Thank you. I think you're part of the bipartisan group.
I am.
Ranking member of the Foreign Affairs Committee. My colleague from Texas.
Sheila and I are from the great state of Texas. Do we have any Texans here tonight?
Yeah.
What about Californians? You know, there you go. It is a bipartisan event. I'll be brief because I want to hear from the Prime Minister.
पाकिस्तान और अमेरिका के ताल्लुकात मजीद मुस्तहकम और मजबूत होंगे। रुकन कांग्रेस गुफ्तगू कर रहे थे, उन्होंने ऐसा कहा। उनका मजीद कहना था कि दहशतगर्दी के खिलाफ पाकिस्तान ने हज़ारों कुर्बानियाँ दी हैं। मजीद बात करते हुए रुकन कांग्रेस ने ऐसा भी कहा कि खित्ते में क़याम के लिए वज़ीर आज़म इमरान खान की खिदमात का खैर मकदम करते हैं। रुकन कांग्रेस गुफ्तगू कर रहे हैं कैपिटल हिल में। आपको बताना चलें कि वज़ीर आज़म पाकिस्तान कैपिटल हिल में मौजूद हैं। उनके हमरा वज़ीर ख़ारजा शाह महमूद कुरैशी भी मौजूद हैं। रुकन कांग्रेस गुफ्तगू कर रहे थे और इस वक्त भी मुख्तलिफ रुकन कांग्रेस जो हैं वो गुफ्तगू कर रहे हैं। उनका कहना है कि दहशतगर्दी के खिलाफ पाकिस्तान ने हज़ारों कुर्बानियाँ दी हैं। वज़ीर आज़म इमरान खान ने जनूबी एशिया में क़याम के लिए काम किया है। अरकान कांग्रेस इस वक्त गुफ्तगू कर रहे हैं। आपको बताना चलें पाकिस्तान और अमेरिका के ताल्लुकात मजीद मुस्तहकम और मजबूत होंगे। मजीद कहना था कि दहशतगर्दी के खिलाफ पाकिस्तान ने हज़ारों कुर्बानियाँ दी हैं। खित्ते में क़याम के लिए वज़ीर आज़म इमरान खान की खिदमात का खैर मकदम करते हैं। दहशतगर्दी के खिलाफ पाकिस्तान ने हज़ारों कुर्बानियाँ दी हैं और वज़ीर आज़म इमरान खान ने जनूबी एशिया में क़याम के लिए काम किया है। जनूबी एशिया में पाकिस्तान का किरदार इंतहाई अहम है। अरकान कांग्रेस गुफ्तगू कर रहे हैं और उनका कहना है कि पाकिस्तान और अमेरिका के ताल्लुकात मजीद मुस्तहकम और मजबूत हो रहे हैं। वज़ीर आज़म पाकिस्तान इमरान खान इस वक्त कैपिटल हिल में मौजूद हैं।
Caucus, Madam Speaker, it's an honor to be here this evening. We are grateful that you hosted this reception for the Prime Minister of Pakistan, one of the most popular person in our country and the world, yes, known all over the world, but popularly elected. What we have in common today is democracy. What we have in common today is a federal structure. What we have in common today is a bicameral legislature. And as a member of parliament, I can share with you that knowing the executive is never enough, because oversight is with Congress, because policy making is with Congress, appropriations is with Congress, and policy formulation rests with the Congress. If Pakistan needs to be better understood, we need to engage with you, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you for giving us the opportunity of being here and engaging with you. Thank you.
Because some of you mentioned your constituents, let me thank the persons from Houston, Texas. Raise your hands because there are a lot of you. Thank you so very much for thank you again. I'm going to give you a hand if you're here from Houston. Thank you again. To represent very briefly the United States-Pakistan community, Mr. Tahir Javed.
Honorable Prime Minister, Honorable Madam Speaker, Ministers, Ambassadors, and Member of Congress, this is a great opportunity for all of us to hear from the Prime Minister here today. And this opportunity was only possible due to our leader, Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee. I wanted to say, Mr. Prime Minister, I want to report you that because of Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee, today the caucus has more than 40 members. We have a foundation. Foundation has a board of directors. We got dozens kids are doing the internship on the Hill with the different members of Parliament, member of the Congress, and we are only continuing and we're growing from there. And just wanted to recognize that this was only possible with the encouragement of your cabinet members are checking on and encouraging us, and I will definitely wanted to mention Shamul Qureshi and Zulfi Bukhari and Ali Zadi. Thank you very much.
Now, Mr. Prime Minister, let me just say that this is hopefully the words that have been said will show you how important you are to us. And I will just indicate that I did meet you in Houston, and you were wearing another hat. You were a cricket player at that time. That's how long ago it was, with Dr. Qadir and many members from Houston. And we were in awe then. We were inspired by your words and your interests. We know that we can work on a number of issues, including the resolution of the status of the doctor and others who may be engaged in this process. But now we're here to just simply say welcome. And we're here to say welcome on behalf of the Pakistan Caucus, and to thank you for your vision of peace and diplomacy and your vision of working around the world to establish Pakistan as a leading force for promoting young people, economic development, and peace around the world. So thank you to His Excellency. We now give you the podium. His Excellency Imran Khan.
इस वक्त वज़ीर आज़म पाकिस्तान खिताब करने आ रहे हैं और इससे कबल वज़ीर ख़ारजा शाह महमूद कुरैशी गुफ्तगू कर रहे थे। उन्होंने कहा कि पाकिस्तान और अमेरिका के ताल्लुकात बहुत मजबूत हो रहे हैं और भरपूर इस्तकबाल पर स्पीकर के हम शुक्रगुजार हैं।
Make people in the US have a better understanding of Pakistan. Unfortunately, over the 40 years I've been coming to the US, unfortunately I feel that there has been a lot of misunderstanding. Pakistan is not understood here. Specifically in the last 15 years when this war on terror was being fought in Afghanistan and on the borders of Pakistan, a lot of misunderstandings between the two countries and the governments. So what I hope is that by the time I leave, I would have made people here understand our point of view, what we went through when we had 70,000 Pakistanis dying in this war on terror and we had billions and billions of dollars of loss to our economy. And we were fighting the US war of terror because Pakistan had nothing to do with 9/11 or Al-Qaeda was in Afghanistan. There were no militant Taliban in Pakistan. But we joined the US war. And unfortunately, where things went wrong, and where I blame my government, that we did not tell the US exactly the truth on the ground. Part of the reason was our governments were not in control. There were 40 different militant groups operating within Pakistan. So Pakistan went through this period where people like us were worried about that will we survive it. So while the US expected us to do more and help US win the war, Pakistan was at that time fighting for its own existence. So it's important that, it was very important that I met President Trump, I met Secretary Pompeo, and we have explained to them that the way forward is, number one, the relationship has to be based on mutual trust. And trust me that I will be telling the truth. I will be telling the US what we can do in this peace process. Pakistan is now trying its best to get the Taliban on the table to start this dialogue. And so far, we have done pretty well. But it's not going to be easy. Do not expect this to be easy because it's a very complicated situation in Afghanistan. But rest assured, we will be trying our best. The whole country is standing behind me. The Pakistani army, the security forces, all are behind me. We all have one object, and it's exactly the same objective as the US, which is to have a peaceful solution as quickly as possible in Afghanistan. So I would finally like to say that I hope from now onwards, our relationship is on a different level. It was painful for us to watch this mistrust between the two countries. Pakistan has been an ally of the US right from SEATO and CENTO in the 50s. Then again, the jihad when the Soviets invaded Afghanistan. So we were again on the same page. And then again, we were with the US in this war on terror after 9/11. But this after 9/11, as I said, these misunderstandings took place, and we hope that from now onwards, our relationship will be completely different. And rest assured, I will make sure that our relationship is now based on truth, on trust. And I think there is so much, because Pakistan is strategically placed in a unique place in the world. It has two of the biggest world markets on one side, energy reserves on the other. It's a key position, and Pakistan has always had close relationship with the US, and I hope that we again get back to the relationship which was based on closeness, on trust, on mutual respect. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now making a presentation to the Prime Minister. Would you presentation over, please?
वज़ीर-ए-आज़म पाकिस्तान अरकान कांग्रेस से खिताब कर रहे थे। उन्होंने कहा कि मैं चाहता हूं कि अमेरिका के अवाम पाकिस्तान के अवाम को समझें और दहशतगर्दी के खिलाफ जंग के दौरान अमेरिका और पाकिस्तान में गलत फहमियाँ पैदा हुई। उन्होंने कहा कि हम चाहते हैं कि अमेरिका की जंग उन्होंने कहा कि हम चाहते हैं कि अमेरिकी अवाम पाकिस्तानी अवाम को समझे। उन्होंने मजीद बात करते हुए कहा कि हज़ारों पाकिस्तानियों ने इस जंग में कुर्बानियाँ दी और अरबों का नुकसान उठाया। दहशतगर्दी के खिलाफ जंग के दौरान अमेरिका और पाकिस्तान में गलत फहमियाँ भी पैदा हुई। आपको बताएं, वज़ीर आज़म पाकिस्तान खिताब कर रहे थे अरकान कांग्रेस से। कैपिटल हिल में वो इस वक्त मौजूद हैं। वज़ीर ख़ारजा शाह महमूद कुरैशी भी उनके हमरा हैं। उन्होंने